Oh, right. Yeah, we haven't done Howard Stern any Howard Stern for ages, and actually loads of things have been being requested, and yeah, I saw this one and thought, yeah, Artie laughs at high pitch Mike's gay Disney vacation. Let's go.
Steve Langford from Howard 100 News is here to give us an update. What do you got, Steve?
Just some of the stories we're working on in the Howard 100 Newsroom. What on earth is High Pitch Mike hiding? As the first anniversary of his sickening Siobhan sit-down stunt approaches, the prize High Pitch Mike won is still one big mystery. So, this Howard 100 News reporter showed up outside High Pitch Mike's apartment in the Bronx to ask to see if his big screen TV is still in the box as he claims. But High Pitch Mike having no part of it, refusing to allow his news colleague in to see the alleged television. Perhaps the funniest line ever uttered by High Pitch Mike. He calls news director Brad Driver on the cell phone and says, "What is Steve Langford doing here?"
Howard?
Yeah.
You know, it's funny because High Pitch Mike just came to me a few minutes ago and he gave me tape. If you go to GP2 in the first column in yellow, he says Friday morning he just comes out of his apartment to go to work and there's Steve Langford standing on his corner insisting on being, let into the apartment, and Mike won't let him in. It's really funny.
Let me hear this.
Come on, let's go see the TV.
You don't need to see it.
Why not?
Come on.
Why not?
Because.
Let's go look at it.
No.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
Because.
No.
Would you go to Howard's house? Would you go to Robin's house?
Michael,
no.
not answering the question.
Because you don't need to be in my house to look at a TV.
Yes,
That's fine. No, you don't. We gotta go. Seriously, I have work to do.
What's going on here, Mike? You're a part of the news department. Why would you care if they see your TV is still in the box?
I have made no secret that I won the TV. I've left it in the box. I'm planning to move, and I don't want it to get fucked up before I move.
Yeah,
it's expensive to me.
You had Siobhan's fake vagina on your face, and you don't watch that TV for a year?
Well, having her sit on my face is the equivalent of paying what that costs. That's $4,000 or $5,000 for that TV. It's not a big secret that it's in the box. This guy shows up at my house like some sort of stalker.
But why would you care?
I don't want him in my fucking apartment.
Why?
He's creepy.
Steve is creepy? You're not creepy, and
creepy.
he is? You're creepy, too. You're a news guy.
This guy walks up to me every day in the newsroom and says, "Tu lengua en mi culo." Do you know what that means in Spanish?
No.
Your tongue in my ass.
I don't speak Spanish.
He scares me.
Do your job. What do you say to Mike?
Dude.
Listen, we all know a little Spanish, a little French,
What was your phrase that you say?
I want to put my tongue in your ass.
How do you say that?
Let me see. I think Mike told me how do you
El
told me how to
tongo
say
en pupo.
Tu lengua en mi culo.
I didn't know you were going to come up to me and request that every day, though. He scares me. And then I
Does he really scare
No, wait a minute. Let's be
you
serious
mean
here
Steve
for a
would
Let me
freak
tell you,
out?
I had neighbors
Let's
walking.
be serious. No, but
I had
nonsense.
neighbors walking out of my
Reporters
apartment, wondering
go
why this
out
guy
in the
has.
field. No, hang on for a second. Reporters go out in the field every day to ask questions. If they did not, you would not have a newspaper every day, and you would not have any television or radio news.
You should ask questions, but my TV sitting in a box is not the
You
Kennedy
worked at ABC
assassination.
News.
Exactly.
You say you worked at ABC News.
This is another thing that this pissed me off Friday, Howard.
What is this?
I went to NYU. I busted my ass to go to school. I paid my own tuition. I worked full time. I interned here. I did a lot of internships. And he, in his report, says. He says he's giving me.
He says he's giving me.
Let me speak. Please.
Reporters
he
ask
says
questions.
he's giving me journalism lessons.
You should know that.
For a kid that says he went to NYU. Where'd you go to school?
I went to school at the University of Western Ontario and Laval University.
Where'd you graduate?
I did not graduate.
Thank you. So don't question where I went to school.
Listen, I question everything. That's what reporters do.
You don't think he went to NYU?
I just wanted to see his resume.
I
question everything.
He won't believe.
Do you think
he
he's
will
lying?
not believe
No, I don't
a
think
word
he's lying.
say.
I do not think he's
He will
lying.
not believe a word I say.
No. I
on
just
any
want to
story.
see. Just show me.
But yet he believes the Idol guy. He believes the Robin's Wrong
Morales.
guy.
Ever since American Idol ended, Steve's got he's investigating the news department.
And let me ask you something,
He's
Howard.
turned that evil
No,
eye
but
on
let's not lose focus here. People want to know about that television, and he is hiding something.
We do? Who
He's
cares?
hiding
Who wants to
something.
know
What's
about it? It's in a box.
Stern Nation wants
It's in
to
a
know.
box.
What do you think?
What do you want to know about it?
Show us.
You know what? I don't think he's hiding anything about the TV, but something's
Right.
going on in that apartment.
But let me ask you something, Howard. Should a reporter who demands the truth also tell the truth?
Yes.
Okay, so go to Gary Preview page 2 in white, if you would, please.
All right.
This is the Michael Moore alleged fight that he had with Steve Langford.
And what are we going to hear?
Michael Moore gets a little exclusive out of Langford.
Are you Canadian?
Yeah, I was.
Did you give up your citizenship?
I don't have a passport.
You didn't give up your Canadian citizenship, did you?
Not yet.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, you know what?
Yeah,
It's a complicated thing.
back of your head, you're going, I might need that, right?
No, never.
You're circumventing around the truth. You should tell the
well,
truth.
if you want to
demand the
play
truth.
that, perhaps I might answer it.
Go ahead.
And the fact of the matter is, I'm not going to get into some big discussion with Michael Moore, who's going out the door, about whether I left Canada. I mean, come on, guys. Let's get serious.
Yeah, but he asked you if you're Canadian. You said you were.
I was.
You still are.
I do not have a passport,
I'm not talking about passports. You're still a citizen.
technically.
Is this guy like a failed news guy, weather guy? Because the whole thing, he's actually like, if this is an act that he's acting like pretending to be that role, but I got a feeling he's more like a failed one that Howard's just got on his show.
Thank
Left 25
you.
years
Tell the
ago.
truth.
Why is that interesting?
You're a reporter. Tell the truth.
Why is that interesting?
O marijuana un culo.
Too lang.
What is your point?
I want to know about this TV.
I think he's being a hypocrite. He's demanding.
I think something's going on in your apartment.
What's going on in my apartment?
I don't know. You don't want Steve to see your apartment.
I don't want a creep in my apartment.
No,
I have to work
Morales,
with him
come
10
on.
hours a day in the newsroom.
Were you
serious.
afraid?
Get
Were you
serious.
afraid he was going to come on to you because he keeps saying he wants to put his tongue in
No,
your
I'll
mouth?
be honest. My roommate has a 6-year-old kid. He's, the parents are
no, he's
separated.
not there all
I don't
the
want
time.
this around. I don't want him around a 6-year-old kid.
He has kids of his own.
Wait a minute. You have a 6-year-old kid you can't explain in your
On
apartment?
the weekends, the parents are separated. The kid comes over.
Are you for real that you're afraid of him around a young child? Are you? You're not shitting me, are you? You think he's
Morales,
that
you're
weird?
full of it.
Do you think he's completely sane? Do you think he has all his marbles?
I wouldn't have a problem with him being in my house.
I would.
All right,
Dude,
well.
I just want to go up
What do
and
you think
see
he's
the
gonna
television.
do
What do you
to
think
the
I'm going to
kid?
do?
Send Howard TV up, but I don't want you.
Wow.
Now we're talking. Do you remember where you work?
Yeah.
Where do you work?
The Howard Stern, Howard 100 News.
Oh, thank you. I sort of hesitated on that, didn't we?
Don't give me journalism lessons, Steve. All right.
Well, listen. Why are you hiding this?
What the fuck am I hiding? It's a TV in a box. I don't want you in my apartment. Is that so hard to believe?
Okay, we'll send Lisa G.
When are you moving?
I can listen to Mike's voice all day.
I know. When are you moving?
I don't have an exact date. I'm looking. I'm trying to look at places.
Oh, then you're lying.
You can't get that voice down lower?
I can, but I mean,
Why don't you just do it? Why don't you just be like, yeah,
can
man.
you get your nose down smaller?
Yeah, I
That's what I was
did.
born
I
with,
shaved
Howard.
it down
I was
a little.
born with this voice. I can't do anything about
You
it.
want to make it lower? Like, why don't you just walk? Let me hear your low voice.
We've done this.
Let me hear it again.
What do you want to hear? It's not that much slower.
Let me hear you get it as deep as you can get.
What do you want to hear? It's not
Yeah,
low.
it's not-
This
it's
is
not
my
that-
voice.
all right.
It is what it is.
But
All
Morales,
right,
how
take
about
it easy.
No,
Lisa G?
he upsets
Lisa
me.
G. No, dude. Lisa G.
Would he show
Answer
up?
the question.
Would you show up outside Howard or Robin or Artie
Of
or
course, I'm
anyone
not going
else?
to go to Howard's place.
Would you go to anyone on the show?
But I am going to go to your place to find out about the television. You wouldn't let me in, so let Lisa G in if you're
And I live
creeped
in a
out by me.
primarily Hispanic and African
Answer
American
the question.
neighborhood. They see this white guy with a microphone up in my face.
The neighborhood
wondering-
was
my
very
neighbors
nice.
walk
There
by
was no
wondering, what the hell
problem
is
with the
going
neighborhood.
on?
It was a very nice neighborhood. But
It
let
was.
Lisa G in to see the TV. Come on.
Is she going to come to the Bronx?
Why not? She's a reporter.
She can come by.
Thank you.
I don't want you by then.
So it's a deal. It's a deal.
Why is everybody so creeped out?
Are we gonna waste a whole day of Lisa G's time to come up to my apartment?
It's a deal.
To see a TV in
Is
a
it
box?
a deal or are you backing out?
I think you're making mountains out of a molehill.
Is it a deal or not?
I don't care.
Okay, deal.
All right, there it is. Lisa G will be going to Mike's, high-pitch Mike's apartment.
And we'll get a report
and
on
we're
that
going to
TV
find out
in a
about that
box.
TV in a box.
All right, and bring in your citizenship too.
Howard Stern exclusive.
Bring in your American
Listen,
citizenship.
you've really
papers,
got to-
You know
because
these
I'm
guys
convinced-
fight all day.
I'm
I
convinced.
just see
I'm
this.
convinced he's still Canadian. I don't think he's American. I want to see your naturalization papers.
Dude, I ran like a wild man. But anyway, your deflection skills need a little work.
All right.
Mike, do you want to give your roommate the code word to start getting rid of the bodies in the 600-gallon drums?
Yeah,
I
that's
say
what-
no way Lisa G makes it back from the Bronx.
I don't think she'll come to the Bronx.
You live in a tough neighborhood?
And her of all people, Friday she's calling me a Jew. She said, "Why do you have the TV in a box?" She says, "You're such a Jew." Coming from her.
Wow. What's
She's
that
a
all
Jew.
about?
There she.
Do you guys get any work done back there in the newsroom?
I get a lot
Lots of
sounds
work
like
done.
they
Well,
just
Mike, why do
argue
you
with each other.
Why do you say coming from her? What do you like?
Yeah, what is that? What?
Because she's like the most Jewish person in our newsroom.
She's very Jewy.
What does
Very
that mean?
Jewish.
But how?
I think
What,
she's the only Jewish person in your news.
what makes her Jewish?
She's very conservative with her money. Need I go on?
I need you to go on, of course. I want to hear more. So she's conservative with her money. What else makes her Jewy?
Every time one of these Jewish holidays comes by, she's got to take it off. You know,
Now you're onto something.
if I can work on a Jewish holiday, you should too.
Wow. Hey, someone told me you went to Disney World for a week by yourself.
Yeah, what's it?
Well, he sounds like Mickey.
Talk about creepy.
Did you go up to Mickey Mouse and talk to him?
No, I didn't.
What do you do? What do you do?
And the guy's probably like, "Hey, stop making! Hey, just because you're talking to Mickey Mouse doesn't mean you have to speak in a high voice." And then Mike goes, "No, this is what I sound like."
Hey, Mickey.
Wait, what do you do there?
Hey, Mike.
I had from when I worked.
What is
at,
it, Ralph?
Wait, let Mike explain that.
Yeah, I want to hear. What did you
From
do?
when I
there?
worked at ABC, I had a bunch of free tickets left. They were about to expire. I had time off here. I figured, let me just go use them.
Who's conservative with their money?
What do you do?
On your vacation, you use your free Disney World ticket.
What do you do there by yourself?
Yeah, you went yourself
It's a bunch of roller coasters and shit. I mean, I just went on the rides.
for a whole week.
Go on the roller
Did you get paired up with other
Singles.
Yeah, they do that.
You couldn't find anyone to go to Disney World with you. So sad.
I mean, that's a great destination. Somebody must have wanted to go.
Do you ever travel alone sometimes?
I certainly travel alone, but not to amusement parks.
Okay. So be it.
Oh, jeez.
He doesn't have a lot of friends.
I'm the JD of the newsroom ultimately.
He's walking around by himself going in and out of gift shop.
We heard there's a special line for people who go to Disney World by themselves. I don't know what that means.
What do you mean a special line?
Yeah,
It's a line for singles.
they had a single riders line.
Really?
So I didn't have to wait in any of the lines. I just went straight to the front.
Were there a lot of other single people there, or was it just a line of two?
No, there were a lot of single people.
And do you all socialize with each other? Is it like the geekiest line ever?
Did you ride the loser flu?
Anyone in a Darth Nihilus costume?
No, I didn't see Darth Nihilus there.
I am Darth Nihilus.
What did you do for dinner? Did you eat by yourself, or did you eat in your room?
No, I would eat in the amusement park.
But you would just go to a stand. You didn't go to the restaurant.
Mike wants to kill Artie right now for laughing.
I know.
He's shooting. You shoot dirty looks over at Artie.
No.
He's shooting the dirty look at me and Mike.
Artie, do you ever go to Disneyland by yourself?
Artie couldn't fit in the rides. Trust me.
I'm just saying, I mean, I'm sorry to be laughing, but how old are you?
29.
Oh, jeez. It just got worse.
Artie goes, I'm sorry to be laughing.
It's odd that you would go to Disney. You're a 29-year-old kid. You got kind of a happening job.
You know who does that?
Who?
No.
Mental patients?
Worse.
Don't go there.
Jeff the Vomit guy?
Serial killers?
Yeah, people you want arrested. I mean, they're the ones who would hang out at Disney by themselves.
Sure.
Can you imagine, though, the little kid who's sitting next to Mike on the roller coaster? Scared?
And then you have a 6-year-old kid.
Excuse me,
you
sir.
can't explain in your apartment.
Hey, shut up! I'm here in the singles line, you little fuck! You got a family, I don't! You cocksucker!
Hey, Mike, what ride?
You sound like a kid. Yeah!
Like, what were your favorite
The little
rides?
6-year-old kid's like, sir, don't you have any friends? No! I couldn't find anyone to go with me! Fucker!
Hey, mister, I don't want to grow up to be like you.
So what do you do? You're like, it's 1 o'clock. I finished my goofy shake.
I mean, really, do you stand there and get your picture taken with the character?
No.
Like pretending that you're friends.
I'm cool.
Oh, my
He
goodness.
definitely
You're on
did.
the ride, the Pirates of the Caribbean by
Someone told
yourself?
me you went to a Madonna concert yourself, too.
Yeah. So what?
So what?
I'm not Mr. Popularity.
Really?
So what? And
Artie,
fucking Ralph is laughing. The only friends he has are the people he mooches off of.
Artie, this is not funny. I don't understand that.
You know what?
Oh,
That's how I'm going to be laughing when he has a stroke.
Good line. Oh, you.
Mike's going to kill you. He's looking at you like he's going to kill you.
I'm actually worried that he will.
Have you ever had But have you ever had a friend?
I have friends. I'm not Mr. Popularity.
All right. I like it.
Who in this room is Mr. Popularity? You can't find one guy that you know that would want to go see Madonna.
Well, that makes sense, actually.
I think he's having his heart attack. We're not aware of it.
This is the greatest thing ever. Like a virgin is coming up.
Oh, no.
Did she sing Starlight?
See? Somebody get the EMS up here, quick.
This could be it.
Did she sing Who's That Girl? Yeah. Did I miss Who's That Girl?
Who'd you sit next to? Like,
I don't know, whoever bought the ticket. Need I remind this guy, he's the one that cried at a fucking Michael Jackson concert.
But I wasn't alone.
Howard, hold on. Mike, I got to ask you a question because everybody's out here feeding me information. So you got the TV because that Reverend Run show's your favorite show, right?
Right.
No, that's how you guys...
Hold on. Did the episode where Reverend Run's wife has a miscarriage, did you cry?
Did I cry?
Yes.
No, but I rewind. It was pretty sentimental, that's all. She lost her baby.
You cried during that episode.
Who says that?
Everyone.
I said it was sentimental. The woman lost her baby.
Well, how is that?
Did you cry?
so you're not going to let Steve up in your apartment to see if the TV is there? You're going to have Lisa G.
I don't even want him in my newsroom. He's creepy. Put him in a desk on
Would
the
you go
other
to
side of
Disneyland with him?
No.
No.
The Reverend Run show is your favorite show.
It's not my favorite. You guys asked what I watch, and I said Run's House.
Well, you also said, okay, then your favorite is Little People, Big World.
That's another fun show.
What the fuck
the midget
is
show
that?
the midget show that Eric the Midget always talks about.
Oh.
It's this family of midgets.
What?
I love these freaky shows. They're
too.
funny.
I like to watch midget shows.
This guy needs his own reality show as
Who's
well.
Steve?
I mean,
You really think he's that weird that you wouldn't let him in your house?
I don't want him in my house.
Right.
I just love that Steve is like turning on his own people. He's crazy.
It's a slow news day.
Steve,
I wouldn't let him in my apartment either.
Steve, how do you explain it? The guy who went to Disney World by himself at 29 years old thinks you're creepy.
Mike, you know what you want to get? You ever see those things advertised in the paper? You can blow up this doll and sit it next to you in your car so people think you're driving with
Like
someone.
an HIV line?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I need.
You could bring it to Disneyland.
Bring it to the Madonna
I don't
Big
mind.
rubber friend.
Forget Disney World. I don't mind traveling alone. I like
Yeah.
being alone.
My friend likes La Isla Bonita. Did you sing that yet? My rubber friend.
I'm surprised you're talking so much. Usually you have your mouth full.
You woke up.
I'm sorry.
Hey, someone told me you're throwing yourself a birthday party. It's going to be a karaoke birthday party.
I love how they feed you.
You're that
stuff.
into karaoke?
No, I said it'd be fun to get everybody together.
Like who?
Every time they get together, all they do is play beer pong. I thought we should get together.
Who,
and
the
do
people you
karaoke.
went to Disney World with?
Yeah, Artie, they're having a reunion.
Get everybody together. Who's everybody?
Get all the jokes in now while you're still here. Because once you're gone, nobody will hear you, buddy.
Okay, but all right. So who's everybody? Who would be on that list? Who would you invite?
The staff here, my friends from school.
Hey, Artie, you can sing karaoke at the party.
Do you know, this has been hilarious. Artie just bursted out laughing, and his life is just getting sadder as he goes through. You're throwing yourself a birthday party, right? But I've heard through Who Are These podcasts, Howard Stern's recent show, and Robin actually, like, hearing her, like, I haven't really listened to that much Howard Stern, so I don't really know her that well. But actually with Artie here, she's like actually having fun being mean and like throwing in a couple of jabs herself, whereas on the ones he does recently, she's just, I mean, well, there's no laughs. But this, she actually seems like kind of happy that Artie's there, and like, yeah. To be honest, it seemed like she has more of a connection with Artie in that than she does with than I've ever heard her have with Howard. But Howard's actually was funny throughout all of that too. Yeah, it's hilarious. But yeah, that's the part one. Sweet.